I thank you so much for watching. And if this is your second, I thank you so much for coming back again. Listen, we are going to do something a little different. And I want to thank Scotty for giving me this recipe. And this is vegan glazed sweet potatoes. Now, before we get started in the cooking, I should say, I want to give 3 people a shout out, okay? The last video I did, I put out a challenge that if someone would comment first, that I would shout them out. So I gotta stay true to my word. I want to thank Zania for being the first on Instagram to be able to make a comment. I want to thank Monica for being the first on YouTube to make a comment. And I want to thank Monique. She was the first to make a comment on Facebook. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you, Scotty, for the recipe. And we are going to get started. Vegan glazed sweet potatoes. We're going to get started with is what we have is about 3 or so of some fresh sweet potatoes. And what I did was I went ahead and I washed them. I scrubbed the skin. You can peel them if you would like, but the recipe says that the person that gave me the recipe, he said he does not take it off. So guess what? I'm gonna do the same thing as he did. I just cut them in 1-inch cubes, and I have them here. I wash them and I cut them. What I have here is a teaspoon of nutmeg and a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I have a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and I have some coconut oil, and we have about 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. We have some cranberries, lemon juice, and we have some pecans, which you add at the end. So now, what I'm understanding is this is a process. This is a process. So I'm going to take my sweet potatoes. I'm going to put it in the bowl here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just adding. That's just my oven letting me know that it's ready. And I got my oven preheated at 400 degrees. Okay. So what I have is I have the sweet potatoes and I have the nutmeg and cinnamon. And all I'm going to do is just shake it all up in there. Okay. Then I'm going to get my maple syrup. I'm going to drizzle it all in here. And I hope y'all okay with the sound, because I know some people don't like metal on metal. Please just cover your ears at this time. You can't hear it, you can't hear it, you can't hear it. All right, got that in there. And then I have the coconut oil. I have it melted. Okay, and all I did, it was solid in the bottle, or in the solid in what it came in. And what I did was I went ahead and I put another one of these with hot water under it. I set it in there, and then it came at room temperature, and then it just melted. So I'm just going to stir this around, and you can come and look and see how it looks as I stir it around. What you're going to do is you're going to put it in one of these here, and you're going to, and it's smelling really good. I mean, it's smelling really, really good. So I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in for 15 minutes. And the direction says that I'm supposed to stir it every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes. And you're going to have it in there for like 45 to 55 minutes. Just until the sweet potatoes are fork tender. Pour it in here. Now the instructions did say to mix it in what you're gonna bake it in, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to just put it in here. See, I guess that's why, because you're missing all this goodness here. You're missing all this goodness, and we got to make sure we get all this goodness. Now y'all know I'm not up for one to be wasting nothing. So now I got all this goodness that's stuck on the bowl that I'm mad at. So I should have followed the instructions, and the instructions said to just go ahead and do it in the pan that you're going to bake it in. But guess what? That's okay. So I have just enough for this pan here, and we're just going to give it a try. And this is kind of good because, you know, we're in the Thanksgiving season, and so anything sweet potato, you know, sweet potato pie, sweet potato casseroles, sweet potato souffle, anything mashed sweet potatoes, hey, We got to try something else with sweet potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to throw it in the oven and we'll come back in 15 minutes and we'll stir it around. Okay, I just pulled it out of the oven and I'm going to give it a stir. This is the first 15 minutes. And as you can see, it looks like it's got a little more of the liquid at the bottom there. You can hear it. And all I'm going to do is just roll everything around to make sure all of the... Ooh, you hear that? Can you hear it? Okay, I'm just gonna smell it really good. So I'm just gonna keep, just stirring it, and then I'm gonna put it back in the oven. Come back another 15 minutes, do it another 15 minutes, and then we will see what the end's gonna be. How about that? We're gonna see what the end's going to be. All right, I think I'm gonna throw it back in the oven, and we'll see. Right through all of the sauce. Is kind of sticky, which is really good. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this little bit up, and I'm going to add some cranberries, lemon juice, and pecans to one part of it, and then I'm going to leave the other part without it on there, and then we're going to plate it up. And we're going to show you the very, very end. But it smells so good. And then we'll give it a taste, okay? So our vegan glazed sweet potatoes are done. I took them out the oven. I plated them up. I have one as it is. And then I added this one. I added the cranberries. I added some lemon juice. And I added some pecans to it. And it smells good, so I'm going to give it a try. Let me grab a fork and we're going to give it a try, okay? Any of the cranberries and stuff. So I will give this one to him. Look how soft that is. And it's been right at 45 minutes. Give that to him. There you go, son. And I'm going to try the one with the lemon juice and the cranberries and the pecans. Now, I know there's some people who have issues with the word pecans, some say pecans, but look, I'm from the dirty South, from Goose Creek, South Carolina, and we say pecans, okay? All right, so here we go. Smells good, looks good. Let's see. Is it hot? Oh yeah. I think I really, really like this dish. To know that it's vegan, to know that it has a lot of flavor. I think I will add a little more cranberries and a little more pecans to mine because I like it. But hey, I want you to give it a try. Tell me how you like it. Now listen, it doesn't have all the marshmallows and all this other stuff. It's vegan. So it will taste a little different, but it's good for you. All of the natural ingredients from the coconut oil and the maple syrup, all of this stuff is better for you and better for me than the brown sugar, the marshmallows, the granulated sugar is better for us. So if you're looking for a healthier dish for Thanksgiving, here it is right here. And it is the glazed sweet potato. Vegan glazed sweet potato. So thank you so much, Scotty, for the recipe. I thank you all so much for watching. I ask that you give me thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching COGIC Geechie Gal, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.